And as you see, man, I'm out here in Phoenix, Camelback Mountain, and I had this thought. Um, as I was hiking today, I want to be totally transparent with you. I wanted to quit. Um, Not on life, but I wanted to quit this hike because it was terribly hard. You know, if you're not a hiker every day, we don't have mountains in Texas, so the elevation kills your heart rate. That's why I love to do it, but it was hard. And a big part of me was like, just turn around and go home. Turn around, go back to the hotel. Like, just give up. But there was a little piece inside of me, right? 1% inside of me that said, keep going. And even though 90% of me wanted to give up, 99%, there was a 1% that was bigger than the 99% that said, keep going. And as I kept climbing the mountain, I kept getting more strength, more confidence. I kept getting stronger as I climbed higher and higher. And what was ironic was that I met somebody on the mountain that knew me. And as they were coming down, I was going up and they stopped me and they told me some things that I needed to hear. They told me how my messages and videos like this has helped their life. And that gave me so much confidence as I continued to hike. And honestly, that 99% of me wanting to give up turned into 99%, 100% of me wanting to keep going. And you might say, Trent, what the hell does that have to do with my life? What the hell does that have to do with my struggle and my hard times in life? It has everything to do with it. Because some of you are on your mountain right now, right? Some of you will be going on your mountain. Some of you have been on your mountain for years. And a big part of you wants to give up, right? 99% of you is telling you, man, there's no point in keep climbing. I've been climbing for years. I've been struggling for years. It's hard times for years. And every time I take a step forward, it's followed by so much pain. But there's this 1% in you. And I know this because you're here today. That's telling you to keep going. That's telling you to keep climbing. And just like today on my mountain climb, I pray and I hope that 1% that's telling you to keep going speaks and brings so much power to your life that that 99% gets silenced. Because I want to tell you something. Things that I've learned in my journey, especially with today, there's somebody that's waiting to encourage you or waiting to or needing your encouragement that's a little bit farther up on the climb on your mountain. And the thing is that if you give up, you'll never meet that person. That person will never cross your life because you turned around and you went back home. And I know a lot of you think that your life is over. I know that feeling because nothing is adding up, nothing makes sense. Like I always tell you, God will allow you to go through places you don't understand just to bring you to the place where your life needs to be. So when it doesn't make sense on the journey, when the path doesn't make sense, when the experiences don't make sense, your faith has to outweigh your understanding. You have to know that that little bitty inkling of hope inside of you is much bigger than any doubt that's in your life. And you might not feel like that because you feel like you're flooded with doubt, you're flooded with pain, you're flooded with fear, you're flooded with worry. But the thing I know about hope and faith is that it's a lot stronger than you think. I mean, scripture tells us the faith of a mustard seed. It didn't say the faith of a mountain. It didn't say the faith that's colossal, that's big. It said the faith of a mustard seed. And you'll be able to move mountains. So just like today, when I had that little bit of faith that said, keep going, when my body was saying stop, when my mom was saying going back home, that little bit of faith allowed me to conquer this mountain today. So I want to tell you, in your life, hold on to that little bit of faith and allow that faith to be magnified, because as you continue to climb, as you continue to surrender to your faith and not your problems, as you continue to surrender to your hope and not your hopelessness, the journey will continue to reveal more faith in your life. And some of us are so wrapped up into what we see and what we feel and what we experience that we're giving death sentences to our soul by saying our life is over. Let's be honest. How many people in here have felt like that in the last 12 months? Where you felt like life was over? Drop a heart so people can know that they're not alone. But your life isn't over. It can be just beginning if you make that decision. So I wanted to share that with y'all this morning because I think it was a perfect example of life. Ironically, me climbing a physical mountain in this world, but I know we have so many emotional and spiritual mountains in our life, and a lot of us, we get tired of climbing. A lot of us want to turn back home, and we don't understand what the climb is producing. The climb is producing more strength, more faith, more perseverance. And I know climbing this mountain, there was times where I went back home. There was times where I couldn't even climb this high. There was times where I couldn't get to the pinnacle of this. But I kept showing up and I kept climbing. And I kept getting stronger, mentally stronger, physically stronger, emotionally stronger. And that's what life is about. So I want you to hold on to that and give yourself a life sentence and not a death sentence. And just trust that there's things taking place that you can't see that's for you. There's doors that's going to open for your life that don't even exist yet. So you can't see the door because it's not there. But I know for facts that there's more to your life than the pain that you're currently experiencing. And I don't know what God has in store for you. I'm not God. But I do know that there's a purpose for your life, and that purpose might be different than what you expect. And I just imagine if I would have stopped climbing today, I wouldn't have ran into that person that I needed to run into. So just know there's peace awaiting. There's help awaiting. There's encouragement awaiting. Whether that's given unto you or you giving that to other people. So yeah, I just want to tell everybody, man, don't give up. Don't quit. And I know that's easier said than done, trust me. But it's beyond understanding.